always been mentioning, my past is that, having this truth, this belief, this inner belief in Yahweh Shem Shai and his doctrine, you know, and that understanding of wisdom that comes with it, by, having that faith, you start understanding more things, reading, spirit is on you, might uncover and understand more things, and by the experiences that we have in this life, find peace, as Yahweh says, I have peace in him, you know. And for me personally, I'm at peace with a lot of things because of how much outside, knowing that how things are set today is by design. That's how they have things set today. It's all of it. It's all an experience, punishment, experience, experiences, so you can learn, clear faith, and also judgments, different from the smallest judgments and, biggest judgment, death, whatever it may be, right? Because again, these things, we NLT, I have told you all this so that you may have peace in me, right? Because we're gonna have peace in our side because of his doctrine, because of his word, you know. That's what keeps us going. That's what we filter everything, or that's what you should filter everything. You should filter everything with the scriptures, you know. It says, here on earth you will have many trials and sorrows, but take heart because I have overcome the world. Right. Thou shalt came on earth. He was perfect. He did not sin. He overcome the world that way. He died for our sins. That we may be, brought back to the covenant that we promised our forefathers. Right? We today are Yasharala, Israelites, and so-called Hebrews, Spanish Native Americans, Indians, and scattered Israelites. We're looking at the heathen, looking at the Chinese, people, so-called Chinese, Middle Eastern, or people are scattered everywhere. But victory is already pretty much won. We just have to live it out as well. We made this life face all kind of foolery. Women, we have that battle of, women, in order for the spirit of woman not to be at 7, you have multiple mothers that face stuff like that, and put demons on them, and, spirits on them. Makes it very hard and uncomfortable, hiding shit like that or telling, oh, I have this one, I have that one, all of that chaos. That's why in scriptures also wise is it's wise for a man, roughly paraphrasing, not to have a woman in these times. Nonetheless, men still do. The Lord still gives men women because we don't give them to ourselves. So it's just a wise thing, just to bear in mind that it's okay if you don't, because it comes with a lot of vexation. And, it's not, in this time, like, what's important is how much trying to do it. I just wanted to, mention that a bit. But, let's see what I have here. So this is, I think it's Ecclesiastes 1, and I'll read from 13. I'm driving while I'm doing this. It says, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. And this is Solomon speaking, King Solomon, who's Yahushai. This sword travail have God given to the sons of man to exercise therewith. Right? And he was the wisest man on earth, Solomon, right? Because he's the only one that prayed for wisdom. He didn't pray for riches, he didn't pray for anything else. He just prayed to be, wisdom, discernment, those things that can actually, those things lead to you, pretty much accumulating wealth anyway. He asked for something very noble and humble, And it says, I have, so he's the one, he can tell you about this world, right? And what he has seen, because he was the wisest man on earth. if there's anyone you should listen to and try to be like Yahweh, yeah, Solomon. Yahweh Solomon. Now, when Solomon was on the earth, he was the wisest man, right? That's Scripture 6, verse 14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation, right? Man, in this world, especially these bodies that we have, these chains of darkness, we consistently like lust or want for certain things like cars, which nothing's wrong with having cars, clothes, whatever it may be, material things, man, things that don't really profit. You know what I mean? So this world, even if it's women can be vanity too. The reasons why you want women sometimes vanity. You gotta have a certain type of mind. It's just like even with money, you gotta have a certain type of mind for to give you a certain amount of money in this time, or even women, because you have to have a certain level of wisdom. Some men may have it with women, some men may have it with money. Some men may achieve more money than some because they have the wisdom, they have the understanding and the discipline and the balance to deal with that. Likewise with women, because it's one and the same. Both are very tricky, and it can be, it is vexation of the spirit at the end of the day. We balance things out with the scriptures, to navigate it. But both of these things are still, it still falls under the category of vexation of the spirit and vanity, and that's pretty much that I've been saying to an individual, for the past few days, that like in a perfect world, this and that wouldn't be happening. Like we wouldn't be working. Somebody in the world, right? We wouldn't be working. Women would be working as well. Wouldn't have any sicknesses. Wouldn't have to be worried about having this your woman finding out about this or that or stupid shit like that we have to deal with in these times. In this world of curses. We're all under curses. So I just been thinking about that that aspect of things. It's a big aspect. We all live these things that I'm talking about. We all face these things. And I just thought, let me just put together a quick research or whatever comes to mind, right? Again, I'll read again. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 14. It says, I have seen all works that are done under the sun. Behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Right. And that's not the type of world we want to live in, but this is just for a time. That's why the disciples asked if, Yahushua was going to take the kingdom then and there, because they were ready to go. Like, I'm ready to go right now, and if Solomon is telling you that, then imagine now things got worse and worse. There's no new thing under the sun, but things have gotten worse because we're in the last days, So I'm not looking forward to another 5 years here, rather than not even two, And I'm sure other, hopeful men of the Lord share the same sentiment. They want to get the fuck out of here like tomorrow, because even in the brotherhood, back and forth, arguing over shit, like just the whole dynamic. That falls under that too, and it's part of her walk. But we want perfection. We don't want to be having seeing Israelite camps going at it, and that was written. That's by design. That's fine. That's okay. But I'm just saying, like in a perfect world, the kingdom, all of this bitch shit that happens, and bickering and false reports and bias information, whatever it may be, or brother looking at a brother in this way, or brother doesn't like how leadership does stuff, or offended by this and that. All of that shit's gonna be done away with, man, because we're gonna be perfect. Like we're gonna have new bodies. We're gonna do everything in perfection. That's what we all want. That's how I look at things. I look at a lot of things as being very silly. Like just look at how Solomon, Solomon, that's a very perfect good example, you know. But that's what it is, It's like just talking, through the spirit. So I'll just close with one precept right here that we all know. Um, you know what? Let me get this one. Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 10, and it says, "And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. There was written therein lamentation, mourning, and woe." So the scriptures already told us how things would be. You know, this is what this life is pretty much made up of. But this is what we all hope for, right? We all know the scripture. You know, this is Second Peter chapter 3, verse 13, and it reads, "Nevertheless, we according to his promise look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness." And that's because the promise, the covenant, the whole promise to the nation of Israel is a perfect world, man. Rulership, ruling the nation with rod of iron, in righteousness, This whole world needs to be corrected, and it's going to be corrected. But the point here is the word righteousness, and righteousness is perfection, in my opinion. So that's pretty much there's so much things to touch on with this, this whole world that we live in, this whole walk that we hopefully we have scriptures tell us it's gonna be a lot of you're gonna have some good time because we have peace in the outside, and truth. We're gonna have some fixation sometimes, mourning sometimes, lamentation. This world, it says it's a wise man, oppression, right? Because we're all being oppressed in this world. And there's one group of people, and one nation on this planet Earth that will be saving it. It's Israelites, so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, West Indians, scattered Israelites, that go through suffer from the curses. We're the ones that need the saving in these times, right? You know. And I'll just leave it there. That's pretty much all I have on this. And as always, all praise and honor and glory goes out to Yahweh, Hashem, Shai, Hashem, Karmadash. The honors to the apostles, the great reps, peace, and salutations. Shalom.